Alright folks, welcome back to the Marshall Football Walk On Dynasty. Now I came up with an idea of getting an offensive and defensive MVP at the end of each season, and whoever that is going to get +5 attribute points. So I kind of need help, in terms of voting. Obviously we're at the mid-season. Taking a look at some of our offensive guys here. Got some of our running backs. Receiving wise, it's been pretty equal. Defensively, Stanford Chase probably leading the way, but there could be other candidates as the year goes on. Taking on Georgia State, they're an 81 overall. For some reason, we are playing a ton of 81 overall teams. It's like that's the entire Sun Belt Conference. The interior of their D-line is nasty at 93 and 86 overall DT. Dingus McCall hurt his wrist, out for the season somehow. Going for conservative tackle. Cornerback position is weak. That's probably where we're going to target them. They got some slow-ass corners. Joe Von Austin on the outside punks that man. Trying to strip the ball like a bunch of crackheads, man. Joe Von Austin, stud receiver. Seth Jones out here breaking folks' ankles, just following his convoy. First run of the day for Jampy, 12 yards. This is how we like to do it. Road grading performances. Ethan Riley, very consistent. That level switch play is dangerous. Third down maestro. Jampy throws a man off. Defensive tackle my ass. 93 overall. Jampy punks him. His little 190-pound ass. What the hell was that? Too much congestion. Seth Jones is going to walk it in and get drilled at the end. There is a bounty gate. Number 22 has a personal vendetta and grudge against Seth Jones. Young Seth Jones, the backup quarterback. This man grinded so hard to be in this spot right now, and I'm just so happy for him. And if you guys notice, we took a lot of the first quarter. If I could run just one possession the entire game, I would do it. And in the backfield, Scotty Watkins wraps him up for a -1 TFL. Scotty has been quiet back there. You don't want your safety to be too loud. Going with the option, and Scotty Watkins, another form tackle. That conservative tackling switched on, and we're going berserk. And then it's all clogged up. The defense just put him in a box like that one SpongeBob and Patrick were in, and they had no imagination, so time to punt the ball.
What should we keep down?
Morons.
Voices!
Will you two shut up? SpongeBob?
Oh, man. You'll have to cut them off with a saw.
No, Patrick, I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I already cut off my own arms.
No!
What the?
Jerry Turner throws him off. He's just got that dog in him. 20 yards. Jampy, a solid 7. 3rd and 3, clutch money down, and Ethan Riley is there. He might not show up to anything else, but he'll show up to the games to get his glory. Pretty much getting close to get kicked out of college with all the classes he's missed, but he's doing pretty good work on the field. Vince Randall is going to get in for a touchdown, the submarine type of play. It's been a while since Vince has gotten the end zone, so it's good to see. This man was instrumental, and he's doing a fishing animation. I don't know what that signifies, but we'll take the touchdown. Good stuff, guys. Going with the screen, and it's a bad decision. Chris Banks tracks him down, -5. Where the hell y'all going? Good tackle by Rayshon Lewis, just one-on-one, straight up. 3rd down, what do we got? They go low, and Scotty Watkins with the secure tackle, -4 for the safety. Solid little run out of the whatever the hell that formation was. Good block by Don Wilson, just putting his gluttonous body in the way. Quick dump off. Jampy's going to get tackled by a ghost again. I don't know. He must have some kind of demon haunting him. You know, I got a lot of sleep paralysis demons, and I'm always having nightmares about getting killed. So, you know, it's a scary world. Todd Daniel, the fullback, fighting for his life. Good 5 yards, Todd. Jason Sanchez just shrugs that man off. Gives him the stiff arm. God, it's got to be humiliating getting that arm just right in your face. Jason Sanchez, let's go. Carlos Jackson, you left him too open. The corner played that one terribly. Ass buckets. That's probably that 78 speed scrub. Beautiful blocking. We love any kind of inside zone. The 0-1 trap. Just our O-line's built differently for those. Now, we typically don't run screens. I believe anyone who runs screen plays should be probably executed, hung, in the worst way, humiliated. But Jerry Turner is going to get it. Sets up his blocks perfectly. This man from Fresno City Community College is a god. Doinks off of his helmet, and he's going to pick it up and fall into the end zone. That man got a concussion. The ball just smacked him in his head. Incomplete. This man's throwing out into the fan base. Someone's getting a free ball today. Got him on the outside, and we whiff on the tackle. That's unfortunate. Ray Kirkpatrick gets gobbled up. Sean Bailey, I believe, wraps him up for a 0-yard sack. Don't know how that works, but I guess it's a neutral play. Got nowhere to go, and he's going down again. The deep coverage by our defensive back. Johnny Scott gets the sack. It's too much for him. Oh, Cheney Jr. didn't even know he had the ball. It's just like it appeared in his face, and he didn't know what to do with it. Launches it out. It's going to be tipped, and Stanford Chase is like scared of the football. Eventually picks it up. It was like someone had just pissed on it, and he didn't want to get infected, but trying to scramble, and he gets lit up again, this time by Pat Williams. Stanford Chase, who else? Going for Verts, and he gets laid out by Sean Bailey. Caused the fumble. No, it was not Sean Bailey. I don't know who the hell it was because I don't got a name. That had to be Sean Bailey. Trying the halfback counter here. I don't know how much I like this play, but Jampy's fight and effort's going to get him close enough. Going with the triple option. Don Wilson's going to get the handoff. Barely sneaked that one through, but a first down's a first down. Got the middle locked up, and he's going down again. This defensive line is merciless. Sean Bailey with his 3rd sack of the day. This man is pissed. You can tell he's missed breakfast and lunch, and it's nighttime right now, and he can't live off all that fat he's got, so he's having a rough time, and he's channeling his anger to help this team win. Vince Randall, just a man possessed. Champy with the footwork and the juke. Tell you, he's got that quick feet, and the change of direction is so good. Jovan Austin, that was a sketchy throw. That DB played that very well, but Jovan does not give a shit. Easy dump off to Vince Randall, down to the 1-yard line. He might as well have scored. 1st and goal, Jampy's going to get it. A little bit of a delay, but he's going to walk in for his first touchdown of the day. Jampy is just one of those guys. Perfect GPA. He's 10 minutes early to class, team meetings, and pretty much everything in his life. So we're going to put some gold stickers on his refrigerator. And Stanford Chase destroys him with the user sack, and Lee Miller's gluttonous ass is going to pick it up, his first touchdown probably in his life with his big ass. Free Waffle House today. We're paying for everything out of our food nutrition budget. We don't even care. Lee Miller and Stanford Chase just put his helmet to that ball and destroyed that quarterback's life. Going with the screen on 3rd and 9. They're not going to get it. Pat Williams with the saving tackle. Good job, Patty. Time to punt the ball back. Don't know what the hell they're doing out here. We went ahead and subbed in our second team offense. Might as well get back up some experience. Evan Russell, third string quarterback, doesn't get in the game too long. One of the walk-ons. He was our starting quarterback for an entire year. Jason Sanchez, what a throw by Evan Russell coming out of the gate. Mostly holds a clipboard for his career, but makes a dot to Jason Sanchez. Terry Rich, good run, buddy. Another walk-on. 3rd and 2, we're not going to get it. Finally get a stop. Proud of you guys. We'll punt the ball back and help our defense.
He scrambled.
And finally, he should have been doing this all day, but we've been clogging up the pocket, so he hasn't been able to.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Again, getting cute. We should put a spy up, but it's alright. It's the end of the game. This is their last gasp.
Looking to scramble that.
Stanford Chase taking him down.
He's under pressure.
Should have had a sack there, and all of a sudden this man is Eli Manning, Elite Manning, or Patrick Mahomes off that improvisation crap. I'll take it though. Gerald Green deserves that 50-something yards because they've been doing nothing today. And we tried to stop it, and they're going to get in. We're kind of just in a shell, not really trying, so it's kind of a garbage time touchdown, I would say. Gonna just try running the clock out here. See what we got. Terry Rich gets into open field, breaks a tackle, shrugs him off like he wasn't nothing, and he gets past the 5-yard line, down to the 1, almost into the end zone. Terry Rich, 40-yard touchdown. We got to reward him after that. The walk-on out there against their starters, proven that walk-ons are not to be trifled with. Running the clock, but 3rd and goal, Terry Rich is going to walk down Easy Street, and then again, our players keep getting lit up after walking in the end zone. I understand it's a competitive sport, but that was a little bit late. And defense just keeps getting the job done, even though it's the end. We are just merciless. Lee Miller gets a sack. Evan Russell out there, the scrambling man from Grambling. And we'll end it with a Terry Rich run. Good positive yardage. 49-7, a dominant performance. Stanford Chase, deservedly player of the game, just incredible. And stats on the day, Evan Russell 1 for 1. Seth Jones 13 of 23, 141 yards, 2 touchdowns to 1 interception. Very solid day. Jampy had 72 yards and a touchdown. Seth Jones got one, as well as Terry Rich with 57 yards. Receiving-wise, very balanced. Vince Randall got a touchdown, as well as Jerry Turner, but everybody got involved. It was a good day. Was had by all. Defensively, Stanford Chase leads the team with tackles, and we basically had 1 million TFLs and sacks, so just an incredible performance by this defense. Everybody kicked ass. 1 deflection by Stanford. Sean Bailey and Stanford also got forced fumbles. 3 recoveries, Lee Miller, Stanford Chase, and Johnny Scott. 2 defensive touchdowns, Lee Miller and Johnny Scott. And Jerry Turner kicked ass in the return game. And Stanford Chase is going to win National Defensive Player of the Week. In the entire country, this man stands above the rest. A man named Stan Ford. 2 sacks, forced fumble, fumble recovery, just a complete menace.
Coach, another dominating performance. The team is 4-2 and looking to take control of the Sun Belt Conference. How are you feeling right now in year 3?
You know, we started out our first year 0-12, and now we're 4-2. The team is looking great in the Sun Belt. We're all playing as a cohesive unit defensively. We've just been solid, causing turnovers now, which is something we have not done this whole season. It's become a recent trend. And offensively, we're really helping out the defense too, which is what's making me really happy because we're running clock. Chunk here, chunk there, chunks everywhere. Chocolate chunk cookies for this fat ass team. I mean, our food budget right now is not looking good, but the offense is helping the defense is helping the offense. It's just beautiful. And we had a very important matchup next week against Coastal Carolina to take the #1 seed from them. You know, I haven't been shot in months, so things are looking good. I'm not mad in this press conference. It's kind of weird to be happy and kind of almost a natural high.
Coach, we saw defensive coordinator Gerald Lewis exiting the stadium in the fourth quarter. Can you explain that one?
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't know, but we had the game well in hand, so it doesn't really matter. His emergency could have been, you know, the restaurants, it was getting late. You know, he has to get his 7th meal of the day in, so yeah, I don't know, but we had the game well in hand, so I told him to, you know, go take a hike. Like I said, we don't get paid around here, so it's just the buddy system, but the results are pretty good.
Coach, how are you feeling about your defense halfway through this season?
I feel good. You know, I told everybody at the beginning of the year what this defense was capable of, and it's good to see our guys finally gel together and come together and be the defense that I knew that they would always be.
Can you update us why you had to leave towards the end of this game?
Yeah. Sorry about that. I kind of had a family emergency. I got my grandson with me today. Newest member of Team Marshall, Lauren Davis. You better watch out. Back to you guys.